Hey guys, what's going on? It's Carter, and today I'm starting a new video series that I've been thinking about it for a while, and it's gonna be about transforming this garage, this like normal garage, like basically as normal, as plain as it gets. Like the ceiling is not really painted except for there. The walls aren't really painted, just like a really basic garage, and I'm gonna be transforming it over the next couple months into kind of like a work area, like a man cave. But anyway, one of the main things about this is that other than like some of the stuff which I'll get into here real quick, I'm gonna be trying to do this for under $1,000, and that's gonna cover like the paint, the floor, like the workbench, like kind of like my storage systems and stuff. And like I have some of that stuff already, like the storage systems especially, and I have a toolbox and stuff like that. But it's kind of to show you what you can do with $1,000. But with that being said, there are things that go over budget right away. One of those being the garage doors, which I'll get into. So when we bought this house back in like September of 2016, it's now January, but we bought this house and I was really excited. I was like, this is gonna be cool. The garage is gonna be sweet. Like we bought an acreage, so there's like 8 acres. So I was like, I'm gonna make a not a BMX, but maybe, I don't know. I was throwing out ideas about a BMX track or like a dirt bike track and all this other stuff. And I had all these ideas until I got here. And let me tell you, this place was a hellhole. I just moved something and I found this sample of what the whole garage was like. So the whole house, it wasn't as bad as a garage, but like you can kind of get the vibe that these people were just by looking at it. So this is what we got. We got, I don't even know, like straight mouse nesting with mouse turds, and it just smells like cat piss. There was flies, cats, litter boxes, pretty much anything bad, you name it, this garage probably had it at some point. All right, hey guys, what's going on? It's day 2, and I'm back out here. It's about, I don't know, maybe like 8 o'clock. Yeah, like 8:15, and we're gonna try to get the roof painted, or I mean the ceiling painted tonight, as well as sand down some of this joint compound. And I'd also like to get the first coat of joint on the patches that we made yesterday. So all 3 of them are done. I ran out of drywall because I was just using spare drywall. So I haven't fixed that yet, but it's not going to be that big a deal, I don't think. But yeah, it should be pretty simple. Not really that exciting, but we're getting to the exciting stuff. We got to do all this prep work to get to the exciting stuff. All right, guys, status update. I did this one without too much of a trouble. I know it looks bad now. I'm gonna second coat it. I just goofed it right there. I'm gonna second coat it. I just wanted to get a layer on to get it to stick, and it's the thing with joint compound is if you really mess up, you can just sand it down again. This is what it actually looks like up close. It seems like all 3 of these, I have a problem with the sides bowing out like this, but I don't think it's a problem. If anything, I can just try it again tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna let that dry for like 24 hours, so tomorrow. And then I'll sand it and put another coat on, along with all the extra holes. And well, I'll at least sand the holes. I don't know if I'll second coat them. But yeah, now it's on to painting the roof. So I'll get back to you in a second. Hey guys, what's going on? It is Monday of the following week. It is February 6th. I don't know when the last video clip I recorded was. That's something I need to talk about here real fast. Some of my video got corrupted when I was trying to edit it, and so I don't have some stuff. That's why the first part, if it's kind of jumpy and cuts a lot, that's why. It's because some pretty vital stuff got cut and like just wasn't available to use. So I guess I'll go through a quick little update showing you guys everything. I'm not really sure I remember what like saved and what didn't, so I'll just run through everything super fast right here. And so yeah, we got the garage doors. I don't think I talked about. I think that video got deleted. If you guys notice that these garage doors are pretty new, it's because they are. They are $1,500 for the set or something like that. So they obviously go over the $1,000 budget, and I wasn't gonna include that in the budget just because usually when you buy a house, you don't have to replace the garage doors. I think that I talked about this, but in case I didn't, this is a garage heater that runs off a 220, and this thing is a lifesaver, especially for me right now because I'm doing a lot of painting. As like you can see how the walls just turned white, but I'm doing a lot of painting right now, and having that on and being able to paint even when it's not 50 degrees out is a lifesaver, and it lets me get a lot of stuff done. I think I talked about the lights. If I didn't, I put those lights in. They were not here before. That's part of the budget. I don't know where that video went. I don't know. But yeah, so the LEDs, the fluorescent tube lights with the LED conversion, I think it's a good deal. I don't know. I have yet to see, I guess. They're supposed to last a long time. But yeah, I think that's the gist of it. If anything, it's not. If I didn't mention it, it's probably not that important. But to what I've been doing since the last video clip, I went to Walmart and I found the cheapest. I found the cheapest paint that I could that could act as a primer, because when you paint on bare drywall, you get, I don't know how well the camera is going to pick this up, but you get kind of this blotchy, kind of gross, like, I don't know, just not complete finish. So I bought the $30 special from Walmart. It's a 5-gallon bucket for $30, which is pretty good. But yeah, so I've been putting that on up to here. It's in antique white, so if you see color differences between that and the ceiling, which I painted, that was not painted before, that was just bare drywall. Go to stop. But yeah, that was just bare drywall before, so I painted that. And so if you see any color discrepancies between the two, that's why. It's not going to be the final color. Actually, right now I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to show you what the actual color scheme for this garage is going to be. Okay, so this is basically what we're looking at right here. The light can't really show it, but this is the bottom, this is the top. This gray I tried to match as closely as I could with the epoxy for the floor. The reason being because the epoxy is going to have to come up this ledge and right here. So I wanted to get something kind of close to it that would match real nice. And then we have black like outlines with a blue stripe that'll go, oh, I don't know, I kind of want it eye level. I haven't really thought about it that much, but maybe from like here will be the bottom of the blue. And then all the way up here will be the top. So it'll be about a foot of blue all the way around. And that'll give me kind of like a shop kind of feel, like a mechanic. I don't know. I just like the color scheme. You guys can tell me different, but whatever. And then the only reason we went with the lighter gray on top is to kind of blend it with the ceiling. But yeah, I think this will be a really cool color scheme. I'm excited to see how it'll turn out. I think the hardest part is going to be the taping and masking it off, because once we get this white on nice and thick, I think it'll look super nice if done right. But yeah, that's basically the color scheme. One thing I did want to mention before I get started painting, this right here, all this, what do you want to call it, joint compound, all this is here because this window, I don't know if I talked about it yet, but this window was like 2 inches open when we bought the house, and it was just letting water and gunk get in here, and that's where you can see all the like water damage right there. I'm not too worried about it as far as mold is concerned, so I basically just joint compounded over it, and I don't have to be too careful or I don't have to be too good at it, because I'm gonna put a trim piece on the outside after I clean up, the outside, But yeah, I think that ought to fix the problem. If not, we'll just replace the window. But yeah, so let's get to painting, I guess. Okay, and that's a wrap. I ended up completing all of it, all the way from that corner, all the way to that corner. So I'll let it dry tonight. You know, it is just primer, so if it looks bad, that's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. Koda, chill. But yeah, so hopefully tomorrow maybe I can mark out the black stripes. And yeah, we'll just go from there. But yeah, right now it looks really crappy. The paint looks, I bet if you put a second coat of this, whatever I have on, I bet it'll look like okay, but like, I don't know. I really like the color scheme. I already have the paint bought, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue on prepping the garage for the fun stuff. I don't really know where to end this video. I think honestly it'll be about here. Actually, yeah, probably here. I do have a little bit of paint to put up there because we ran out of ceiling paint. But other than that, this garage is basically ready to be worked on. The garage floor, Koda, chill with that. The garage floor needs to be etched so the epoxy can stick. But I think that's going to be its own video on its own. I think painting is going to be another video. Building my workbench and kind of work area will be another video. I don't know, we'll have to see, but yeah, I'm tired, so I'm going to call this one a night, probably call this a video.